would you not think that it's a form of pressure on your part? Come on, but please tell us the truth here. Because look, I think you know what I mean, isn't it? I do not think that you are going to receive envelopes from the same person that requested you without you realizing the pressure of signing it. Ms. Catalan.
Your Honor, at the first giving of the envelope, I honestly and asked ASIC Shine if it is part of the confidential fund. Sabi niya, hindi, this is just an allowance from the secretary. So I trusted her word for that. And without any thinking na it was really part of the confidential fund, honestly on my part. So I received it honestly on my part without any, it was part of the confidential.
Whether you're aware of what you have signed or not, kasi under the circular, you can be also liable. You cannot escape that kasi sa dami na inimbestigahan ko, basta nakikita yung signature na nandun yung signature, papailan ka ng kaso ng investigador. And you didn't know that because of your signature, pwede kang lumubog. Tama? Yeah?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sige. Thank you, Mr.
Kung bago ka lang dito sa NTPH, maaari bang makahingi ng isang like at subscribe? At huwag kalimutan pindutin ang notification bell para ma-notify kapag may ganito tayong upload. Salamat kabayan!
Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask the question to Ms. Catalan. Do you realize your accountability on this and consequence of what you did, Ms. Catalan?
Yes, Your Honor.
I would like to ask once again, were you requested or were you pressured?
I was requested, sir.
You were requested. You were not pressured at all. Come on, tell us the truth here.
I was requested, sir, in a nice way.
Thing is this, you received an envelope 9 times, am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that not a form of pressure?
Honestly, sir, the first time I met or I talked with...
Have you ever asked, why are you being given an envelope?
Yes, sir. I asked her. But
What was the answer?
it's just an allowance from the Vice President.
Was that?
It was just an allowance from the Vice President. Actually, I asked allowance.
Is that liquidated or is that recorded or is just given to you? Because it's a bit different when you say allowance and it's just an envelope given to you. Am I right?
Sir, the first time I received it, I honestly asked ASIC Shine, Ma'am, is it part of the confidential fund? Sabi niya, no. It was just an allowance from the Vice President. So, for me, honestly, I received it knowing that it was not part of the
Who gave you
confidential
Who gave you the envelope?
fund. ASIC Sunshine Fajarda.
Who requested you to sign the accounting report?
It was also ASIC Shine Fajarda.
Therefore, if it was ASEC Fajarda who requested you, as you said, to sign, and she is also the one that gave you the envelopes, would you not think that it's a form of pressure on your part? Come on, but please tell us the truth here. Because look, I think you know what I mean, isn't it? I do not think that you are going to receive envelopes from the same person that requested you without you realizing the pressure of signing it. Ms. Catalan.
Your Honor, at the first giving of the envelope, I honestly and asked ASIC Shine if it is part of the confidential fund. Sabi niya, hindi, this is just an allowance from the secretary. So I trusted her word for that. And without any thinking na it was really part of the confidential fund, honestly on my part. So I received it honestly on my part without any, na it was part of the confidential fund.
I am saying this to you because alam mo, talagang my heart goes out to you, Miss Catalan. You know, I think it would be best that, you know, in your own heart, you have been pressured because you received the envelopes. Eh. They're not only being requested, you have been pressured because you received envelopes thinking that they are just allowances, but you know it is never recorded. It is not part of the budget that was given to the OVP or the Secretary of Education. It's not part. Did you sign a voucher for it?
No, Your Honor.
See? I mean, so what I'm saying is this. Those 9 envelopes you received is a form of pressure on your part or on the part of the same person that asked you to sign. Miss Catalan. Am I right? Yes or no? No. Yes or no?
Maybe, Your Honor.
No, it's not maybe. It's yes, isn't it? Am I right?
Maybe, Your Honor.
Am I pressuring you now? Am I pressuring you now?
I'm so nervous right now, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair.
Nag-iisip lang ako dun sa sinabi mo na noong binigyan ka ng unang sobre, sinabi mo kagad, ang tanong mo kagad galing ba ito sa confidential fund? Tama po ba yung pagkarinig ko?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bakit ganun ang tanong mo?
Because honestly, I'm wondering ba't ako bibigyan? And during...
Ngayon,
it was after
honestly,
the...
nagtanong ka kung bakit ka binibigyan. Ano ang sagot doon sa tanong mo na yun?
But I was made to understand by ASEC Shine na it is an allowance from the secretary.
Kayo po ay accountant, di po ba?
Yes,
Matanong
sure.
ko po kayo, saan po nanggaling na pondo, ang source of fund, nung allowance na binigay sa inyo?
Well, I didn't have the courage to ask for that anymore.
Uy, tinanong mo, you had the courage to ask, galing ba ito sa confidential fund? Tapos you did not have the courage to ask, saan galing yan kung hindi galing sa confidential fund? Di po ba?
Sure, Honor.
Di ba may lakas kang loob na tanungin, galing ba ito sa confidential fund? Pero hindi mo tinanong nung sinabi niya, hindi galing sa confidential fund yan. Saan galing? Di ba dapat yun ang sunod na tanong? Following your line of questioning. Kasi, madam, it is irrelevant whether you're aware of what you have signed or not. Kasi under the circular, you can be also liable. You cannot escape that kasi sa dami na inimbestigahan ko, basta nakikita yung signature na nandun yung signature, papailan ka ng kaso ng investigador. Di ba? Kaya nagkukuhan ako dun sa kwan you were brave enough to ask kung galing sa confidential fund. Kasi nasa isip mo na dun sa pinirmahan mo, dun manggagaling yung pondo na binibigay sa iyo as an allowance. Di ba? Yun na napasok sa isip mo na binigyan ka ng allowance sa pagpirma mo, dahil sa confidential fund, sa pag-clear o liquidate ng confidential fund. Di ba, Iha?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And you didn't know that because of your signature, pwede kang lumubog. Tama? Iha?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sige. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank
Mr.
you.
Chair, with the indulgence of Congressman Adjong, in
Congressman
relation to
Abante,
what
you are recognized.
Congressman Acop said, I remember some years ago, Mr. Chair, that when the Vice President was still in the TEP-ED, that there is a rule that she made, no gift policy. Am I right, Attorney Poa?
Yes, Your Honor. That is correct, Your Honor.
That's the rule. No gift policy. Do you remember that, Ms. Catalan?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why is she giving envelopes? If the rule in her office is no gift policy. Therefore, even the Vice President would think that whenever a gift is given, that's bribery. That is subtle bribery. Ms. Catalan.
Maybe.
Not maybe. Sabi mo sa akin, no gift policy. So therefore, if the Vice President said that there is no gift policy, therefore she is trying to avoid any kind of a bribery or a corruption in his part. Attorney, can you please, do you believe that?
Well, yes, I do believe that, Your Honor, because even as OSEC, when I was in OSEC, no gifts talaga kami from anyone. No gifts. No gift policy was in place.
So, nakita niyo yung answer ng dating spokesperson ni Vice President, am I right? That's the reason why I'm asking you if you are pressured. Siguro kinakailangan, sabihin mo na rito sa amin, you were pressured because of the allowances given to you. Oo. Hindi nyo na kinakailangan pagtakpan pa yung nagbigay sa iyo eh. Ikaw, Miss Catalan, ikaw po ang accountable dito, ikaw ang kawawa dito. You do not even need to protect those that gave to you the envelopes. Because the fact is this, when the rule in the Vice President's office is no gift policy, she would think that to be corruption. Oh, therefore, yung pagbigay ng allowance sa iyo is actually subtle bribery. Hindi po ba?
But according kasi kay Attorney Shine during that time, it came from the secretary and who was really just maybe, he was just grateful dun sa performance namin. So I considered it not really a form of bribery, or I was not pressured to sign the liquidation voucher, but I was requested to sign it, sir.
I'm not going to, in any way try to convince you otherwise, Ms. Catalan. What I'm just trying to say is, when the rule of the Vice President is no gift policy. In fact, hindi nga siya tumatanggap ng gift sa amin eh, kahit nabigyan namin siya eh. Hindi siya tumatanggap eh. Ngayon, kung siya mismo hindi tumatanggap, pa siya nagbibigay sa inyo? As a form of gratitude. That's your duty, Ms. Catalan. Whether there is no envelope given as a form of gratitude, it's your duty to do your job. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what I'm saying. Mr.
Congressman Sia, you're recognized.
Thank you. Thank you.